What if I told you that the next week's TV lineup is a microcosm of our collective obsession with survival, nostalgia, and the drama of everyday life? Let me break it down for you. Here's the thing. When we watch TV, we're not just consuming stories. We're peering into the human condition through the lens of extreme scenarios, unresolved conflicts, and the occasional hot tub murder. This week's schedule is a masterclass in that. Take The Chosen in the Wild with Bear Grylls. It's not just a survival show. It's a collision of faith and endurance. Imagine being stranded in the Utah desert with a cast that includes the guy who plays Jesus in The Chosen. What does that say about our appetite for blending spirituality with primal challenges? Personally, I think it's a sign that we're craving narratives where characters face both physical and metaphysical trials. It's like the modern-day Into the Wild, but with more prayer apps and less existential dread. Then there's the NASCAR docuseries. America's 250th birthday isn't just about fireworks and freedom. It's about the cultural glue that holds us together. NASCAR isn't just a sport, it's a social experiment. What makes this really interesting is how it's framing the sport as a reflection of American identity. But here's the twist. In an era where everything feels hyper-politicized, is NASCAR's celebration of Americana a nostalgic escape or a coded message about national pride? I mean, when you watch a documentary that's part history lesson, part propaganda, you can't help but wonder if we're all just looking for something to believe in again. And let's talk about The Real Housewives. Season 17 reunion? A girls' trip that's more like a reality TV version of The Hangover. These shows are the ultimate social experiment. What many people don't realize is that the chaos isn't accidental, it's engineered. The reunion episode is a calculated move to stoke drama. But the real genius is how it mirrors our own relationships. We're all in our own Real Housewives situations, right? The power struggles, the alliances, the sudden betrayals. It's like watching a soap opera where the actors are just as confused as we are. Now, don't sleep on the Lifetime movies. The Him I Knew is a psychological thriller that asks, can you ever truly know someone after a traumatic event? It's the modern take on The Wife meets The Silence of the Lambs. But here's what's fascinating. These movies thrive because they tap into our deepest fears. We're all wondering, what if my partner changed after something terrible happened? And yet, the answer is always more complicated than we expect. It's like the showrunners are holding up a mirror to our own relationships and saying, look closely. You might not like what you see. And then there's Travis Barker's documentary. After surviving a plane crash, he's on a journey of redemption. But what's striking is how this isn't just about recovery, it's about reinvention. We're seeing a lot of celebrities pivot after trauma, but Barker's story feels different. It's not just about getting back to normal, it's about redefining what normal means. If you take a step back and think about it, this is the same arc we all go through. Life throws us a curveball, and suddenly, we're forced to rebuild our identity. The question is, do we become stronger, or do we just pretend nothing happened? Finally, the Camp Rock revival. It's a nostalgia bomb, but why now? In a world saturated with AI-generated content and endless streaming, we're craving the comfort of the familiar. Camp Rock 3 isn't just about music. It's about the idea that the past can still inspire us. What this really suggests is that we're not ready to let go of the things that made us who we are. Even if the original songs are cheesy, the memory of them is gold. So what's your guilty pleasure? What old show or movie do you still binge even though you know it's not good by today's standards? Because I think we're all guilty of it. The truth is, we're not just watching TV. We're clinging to the parts of our lives that feel like home.